Hello everyone, today we're going to take a quick look at how to update firmware on SCT products and how to verify that that update was successful. We're going to be using the RTK-AM1 for this example, but the overall process is similar across all of our supported products. To begin, head to the SCT support page and download the firmware package for your product. Use the firmware release that matches the product you are updating. You can easily filter by product type by using the drop-down selector. Unzip the download and run the firmware application and point it to the root directory of your microSD card. This writes the correct folder structure and firmware files onto the card. Open the card directory to confirm the firmware was written onto the card. And remember, a bad card setup will prevent the update from being started. Make sure the RTK-AM1 system is powered and that the link LED indicators on the front panel are on. This confirms SCT link is active before you begin the update. Insert the prepared microSD card into the front microSD slot onto the RTK-AM1 receiver. Press and hold the function button for about 15 seconds until the green firmware LED begins flashing quickly. Then release the button. Note that on some SCT products, this button may be labeled as program. Once rapid flashing begins, the firmware transfer is in progress. Do not remove power and do not remove the microSD card during this step. The update is complete when the firmware LED returns to its normal slow green flashing pattern. To validate the upload, press the function button 5 times in a row. The RTK-AM1 will write a log file to the microSD card that records the firmware versions currently installed. Remove the card and replace it back into your computer and open the log file. Compare the reported firmware versions to the PNG image included in the firmware download to make sure the correct versions were installed. If the version in the log file matches the release image, the firmware update was successful. Thanks for watching.